All right, so if you haven't been living under a rock for the last year and a half, I'm sure you are familiar with the term COVID or COVID-19. This is a crazy virus that's very dangerous that has taken over our lives. We are declared in a pandemic for the last year. It's affected every single country in the world, every state in the US, every age, and it's dangerous. So we've lost roughly around 3 million people worldwide to this virus, and it is essentially like a flu, but more dangerous and way easier to contract. We didn't really know at first, how is this happening? How are so many people getting it so fast? And how is it spreading so fast? But we finally have learned how it works. That's what we have to talk about. COVID-19 works in a very strange way that's not similar to almost every other illness. So, basically, the New Jersey government says when people are infected with COVID-19 and they breathe out, they clear their throats, sneeze, speak, basically do anything that involves breathing, they move air out through their nose or their mouth, and they essentially have little tiny droplets, respiratory droplets, that move into the air. This virus is airborne, and when the droplets contain the virus, it's in the air, and if someone close to them is nearby, then they can essentially breathe in that same air and breathe those droplets into their lungs. That's how it works. So basically, the CDC has suggested that social distancing can help. What is social distancing? That's another new term that we've learned within the last year. Basically, the virus is not transferable if you are 6 feet apart from someone. So, if you are really close to someone and you're both talking, and since the virus can be asymptomatic, you might not know. And if they're talking to you and you're close, there's no mask or anything covering either of your faces, there is a high chance that they probably will get it as well just from breathing in the same air. But if you stay 6 feet apart from someone, usually it won't go that fast and you can't be able to contract it from the air because there's a safe distance apart from you. What else can we do? How does that work? Both people, or however many people are in a room, should keep a mask on. By keeping a mask, you're covering your nose and your mouth. Your nose and your mouth is where the respiratory droplets come out. So, by doing that, it'll keep you safe and keep others safe from the virus. Keep in mind just that the respiratory droplets within themselves is what's really spreading it. So if you're keeping yourself covered, you should be good.